Now for the quiet one.
Okay. And that's it. They turned it off, right?
I've still got Andrew.
So, for those of you who don't know, which is none of you, I'm Louise Monger, Joe's maid of honour, along with Andrea. So, as you know, at weddings, you're meant to say the following things. Explain how amazing they are as people, tell them how lucky they are to have found each other, congratulate them on what a great couple. Let's tell the real story. I first met Joe when we were 3 years old at Stormont Kindergarten School in Potter's Bar. Yeah, Potter's Bar, that's right. I think we first fell in love when we realised the other couldn't make the other look bad. If math or English was my issue, you're sure as hell Joe would be just as bad or as worse as me, and that's having my back, okay? At 6 years old, we used to have a class where we would be made to sleep for half an hour. Do you remember this? Nap time in the middle of the day
That was
at
designed
age
just for
6.
Louise.
No, guys, now call me stupid, but I'm pretty sure that at that age, the energy is... Oh, sorry. The energy is everlasting, and the last thing you need is a nap in the middle of the day with your friends all sleeping around you. So, when I realised it was the teachers that needed the sleep, and they were using us to get their 40 winks in. It only occurred to me literally the other day, Joe. I'm like, oh, you need to catch up. Okay, so at Stormont, we proceeded to try and run away from school, only got as far as the gate. Yeah. Weird. We encouraged Grace, that didn't make sense. We encouraged Grace Jones' daughter, Natalie Windsor, to be even naughtier on a daily basis. We were one of the only few who stayed down a year instead of going up. Due to the month we were born, everyone else was given a choice. We weren't. So following on from our cabbage patch, garbage pails, kids, cards, Stormont swapping days, we applied to the same junior school. At 7, we got in. St Albans Junior House for Girls. In the 4th year, we were caught opening our report cards before we got home. Suffice to say, a lot read that we didn't obey rules much. How ironic. Ironic. How ironic!
You don't need a microphone anyway, let's be honest.
I just realised it might be my voice that makes microphones not work. It's not actually the mics. Okay, we then applied for the same high school, at the same school, St Albans High School for Girls. Not to be confused with St Albans Girls' School, which was called Stags. But as teenagers, we appropriately renamed, replacing one of the letters. There it is. There it is. Okay. Now, shockingly, Joe and I did not reach the exam pass rate to get into the high school. We were close, but not close enough. Now, do you think Mr. and Mrs. Nicola took this line down? No. Neither did my family, but it's about Joe. Ish. Okay, so those two Greek gods were going to make it clear to St Albans High School for Girls who was in charge. Sure enough, after a parent-head-teacher meeting, we were in the school. Now, I don't know what happens in those conferences. I don't know what happens in those conferences, but I sure don't come on, guys. And I sure as hell don't want to know. But that day, I felt like our families were a little bit mafia. Sure enough, we're in the girls' school, checking out all the unattractive male teachers and builders. as they were the only eye candy we had. People, if you want to insure your daughter, I feel like they're cutting me off this bit for a reason. If you want to ensure your daughter is not a virgin, send her to an all-girls school where she will be released into the wild once she leaves.
Thank you, Louise. And I was worried about Rooney.
So we
Why did you tell me this 8 hours ago?
nearly done-ish. So we progress through the years. Joe goes on to university in Kingston and proceeds to still wonder, what will I do with my life? Joe has tried all the careers.
Yes.
Literally.
She even cooked for others just to ensure she wouldn't work for her own mum. She did everything possible to avoid the exact thing she is doing right now. In all sincerity, you kick ass in the fashion world. Your mother and father are both mentors, and it was always going to happen. We've done a lot together. We've cried like weird lesbians at Celine Dion concerts in Vegas. We were the ultimate, we were the ultimate Michael Jackson fans. We mimed the recorder. We blagged our way into the Monaco Grand Prix. We did so much. We even bumped into each other as best friends, but not knowing it, in Barbados, just randomly. Oh, hi, what are you doing here? Oh, best friends, are you? You didn't even know. But we had a great time. I'm still waiting on that Simon Cowell photo. Okay. Anyway, moving on to this guy called Pete.
Uh-oh. Cut the mic! Cut the mic!
And they've already tried it.
Cut the mic!
You know I can do it without it. You're well and truly screwed.
Sit down there. No,
Right, exactly. Sorry, we're just having a lot of fun on our own. So Joe and Pete first dated 10 years ago. Life is all about timing, and I think we can agree that was not yours then. Pete liked to think of himself as a bit of a lad, maybe still had some oats to sow, and was unsure about settling down, and Joe was up for it.
Rooney, I love you.
I know, I'm sorry, guys.
Rooney, this is great.
Right. After months of flaky dating, I took Pete to one side and told him straight, he either goes all in, or gets completely out because he won't hurt my girl. Sure enough, Pete got out.
That's true. That's true.
Oops.
He got out.
10 years later, I waited for her to move to America.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Then you do it. I'm nearly done. Fast forward 7 years. The timing is perfect, and they've learned a lot about life. Their paths cross again. This time, this is it. There was no looking back. They're both in and have been ever since. Pete, I love you so much. Joey, you are my childhood bestie, and I really, truly am so happy for the two of you. To date, let alone marry Joe, is no mean feat, and being the strong force of nature she is, you know, just let me know if Pete... Just let me know, Pete, if the Nicolas gave you a conference. We're all here. You're safe. You're safe. In all seriousness, Joe and her family are beyond words. Fuck it. You're beyond words, and have always... Joe and her family are beyond words, and have always felt like my extended family too. Helen and Dimitri, thank you for raising my best friend, and also the free clothes. Goes hand in hand. Joe, you're such a great girl, and not only are you an incredible businesswoman now, with a strong mind and passion, you're also fun, cute, kind, and amazing, which I'm sure is exactly why Pete fell in love with you, finally. Pete, you make everyone laugh and smile, and you both have so much to offer the world. I've never seen Jo laugh at herself the way she does with you. Not even close. You two are best friends, and it makes my heart warm to know you have each other. I'm really so happy for you, and I do love you two together. I'll never understand the beard, though. The marriage train is great. It takes work, but well worth it. You will be safe with the other as long as you remember, Pete, you can be right or you can be happy. Congratulations!
Lovely one. Lovely one.
Love you so much. You're amazing.
I love you. I know, it could have been well worse. Could have been way worse.
So what happened at school?
All right, let's see. Love you.